Am I the only one that's ever noticed that on the P90X commercials, all the people before are these 90-year-old women with saggy titties, this gross ass that hangs down to her ankles, and just like skin that looks like the shit you pull off your pudding? But then after that 90 days is up, those women kind of like the ladies you just want to lay down on a bed and seizure on top of for about 30 seconds. I'm speaking, of course, about sex. That teenager sex, not that beautiful stuff you have whenever you're 17 or 18. I'm talking about that 13, 14-year-old garbage that you can't even qualify as love. Here's a summary. 2 pumps, pull out, man gravy all over your love circle, and it just makes you feel horrible. That kind. That's what I want to pull. That's what happened to me. I used to be fat. Then I started taking this stuff. I found it was illegal. Made your balls shrink. Let's check my email. Wow! Are you for real? I just got a message from the King of Nicaragua. He says, "Dear Mr. Derek Taylor, you are the next heir to the throne. If you send us the following information, you can claim your right as being the King of Nicaragua. Social security number, tax information, credit card number, bank account number. Something's not quite right here. He didn't ask for my phone number. Everyone asks for the phone number." You ever notice that, like, after you watch cartoons, after you've grown up, everything is completely different? Everything is completely different. I was watching this episode of SpongeBob, and he held up 2 pieces of soap trying to get Gary in the bathtub, and he says, "2 doubloons. Don't drop them." Now is SpongeBob's faggot bitch ass implying that if Gary drops these doubloons, he's about to get fucked in the ass? Because that's what I get from what he's saying. It is a kids show. Oh my god. My dad recently asked me a very confusing question. I really had no idea what the answer was. We were on vacation in Disney World, and he said, "Son, do you think that they have porn on this TV?" I was like, "I don't know, Dad. Should we find out?" He looks at me with the look. We turn on the TV. On demand. Porn. I'm curious, so I press play. All you hear coming from our TV is this. I love Disney World. There's nothing better on earth, but can we just take the characters and make them wait until we're done eating until they want to take a fucking picture? You know, you're really starting to get into your meal. You know, one of those where even if the building's on fire, you will not look up from eating your fucking soup. You're just shoveling it in. You're making yourself feel like a disgrace. You're just going to town on the food. Then your parents call your name. "Garrett! Get up and take a picture!" Now I'm standing up next to this beautiful ball gown. She's all dressed up in makeup, and I'm wearing this ripped shirt that says Tuck Fexes, and blue jeans that have bigger holes than my asshole, and just shit like that. And it just looks awkward. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. We got white trash, and then a criminally insane bitch who thinks she's Cinderella. There's no way that that can end well. Absolutely no way. At Disney World, I was waiting in line for this one ride, and then I'm terrified out of my fucking mind, and I'm about to cry, and these like little 3-year-olds, they're trying to cut me. I'm just like, "Go ahead, you little fucking assholes, bitches. I'm bigger than you. I can beat you up." Make me feel like such a pussy. And I think to myself, I just let 3-year-olds cut me. I just let them cut me. So then I tap him on the shoulder. "Hey, asshole, asshole, why don't you go to the back of the line? I was kidding. Oh, you don't know what sarcasm is? Yeah, it's because you're stupid and you're 3. Why don't you get your ass to the back?" People are looking at me strange. Oh my god. Do you see this man exploding on these little kids? It'll be a cold day in hell whenever one of those people doesn't judge me.